There are hundreds of field and tract names in Wirral with Scandinavian names, or showing that many Scandinavian dialect words were still being used well into the 19th century. Many of these names are recorded in 19th century Tithe maps, which are archived in Chester at the Record Office. In this visit, we went to investigate one name in particular, Pilledal near Raby. Pilledal is an old Viking name meaning Willow Tree Valley. We now show how we use a Tithe map alongside a modern map to help find where it is today. And who knows, if we can find it, maybe there are some willow trees still there. Let's investigate.
So here we are inside the record office, and we come across some Tithe maps. Now this particular Tithe map in front of me is from Little Neston parish in the area of Hargrave and Blakely. And the reason why these Tithe maps, which come from the Victorian period, are useful is we can find names of fields and roads, many of which have Viking roots. So, if I look in the records which go with the Tithe map, this is called an apportionment, and this is number 242, Blakely and Hargrave, region of Little Neston. Now if I look at records, and I come across here landowner Harry Brayton. There's a lovely place called Pilledal, which is down here as pasture, and it has a code number of 36. Now that code number allows us to locate where Pilledal is on the Tithe map. Yeah, and you can see here there's a rental payable to the vicar of Neston of 8 shillings and 4pence for this particular piece of land. Okay, now if you look at the Tithe map, this blue line here then is part of the River Dibben, and this is a small tributary coming off with sort of tree land marked on either side of this tributary. Now this is Pilledal. Now Pilledal is an old Viking name meaning Willow Valley, Willow Tree Valley, from Pila, which means willow tree, and Dal, which means valley. Look at a modern Ordnance Survey map, we can see the same area here. This is the River Dibben along here. This is Hargrave House Farm, and this little area here with some greenery representing trees is the same place, but of course no longer named Pilledal. So we can use Tithe maps from the Victorian period in conjunction with modern Ordnance Survey maps to locate the positioning of interesting places, in our case those that the Viking routes, in terms of where they actually are now.
So here it is, this is Pilledal, Willow Tree Valley, and here is a willow tree.